1/2 cup of butter and equal parts brown sugar. So 1.5 cup butter, 1.5 cup brown sugar. Now you can see the butter is already starting to melt. You just want to mix that brown sugar in with the butter until it's completely melted and cooked together. All right, you guys, you can see that everything is starting to mix all together and combine. It even looks like it's getting a little bit fluffier. Ooh, and it smells delicious, that butter with that brown sugar. Once it's to about that consistency, you can go ahead and turn your heat off. I just went ahead and dumped a bag of oyster crackers right here onto my baking sheet. And I'm going to take that delicious caramelized brown sugar mix that we just made, and look at that. I'm just gonna dump that right on top of these oyster crackers. If you guys have not tried this, you're definitely missing out. And look at this, is just such an easy and going to be such a delicious treat with a little bit of the saltiness from the oyster crackers, and we have the sweetness from the sugar. So we'll just mix that all together till the oysters are fully coated. Our oyster crackers are fully mixed in. Holy cow, look at that. And you know what? I'm just gonna steal one. Wow, we're not even done yet, and they're delicious already. Wow, just had to taste test that. Okay, you guys, now once we have them coated, we're just gonna pop this in the oven at 350 for 8 minutes. I know that's very specific, but I've been making this for years, and 8 minutes, it just seems to be the sweet spot. So stick around and see what we do next. This is looking amazing. You can tell that it kind of darkened in color a little bit, that brown sugar, and just baking it just kind of brought out the depth of that color. That's when you know it's done and it's good to go. So now we're gonna grab some semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now, if you guys have used this recipe or have experimented with different types of chocolate in this, I wanna know which one is your favorite. I tend to like the semi-sweet because with the brown sugar, it just seems to be a perfect balance. The other thing that I really enjoy, as you can see here, these are mini chips. And I love using these because I just feel like they definitely melt so good. So we're just gonna pour that whole bag on there, and we'll let it sit just for a minute. And what that's gonna do is the chips are gonna melt just enough. It looks like our chips are starting to melt, so we're just gonna kind of start to slide out that chocolate. It looks like they're getting into some of these oyster crackers and really just coating down in those cracks. Oh my goodness, I love this holiday treat. And maybe it's because we really just make it around the holidays. I don't know, but honestly, I need to start making this more and more often. So we're just moving in all of that chocolate with these crackers. So you'll move all of it over just like I'm doing into a nice little layer. Now to add even a little bit more yumminess, I have some coarse sea salt here. I know the crackers already have a little bit of salt on them, but I just really love that sweet, salty flavor. So I'm just gonna quickly sprinkle over a little bit of sea salt. Ma'am, that's perfect. All right, you guys, we are gonna let this sit. We're gonna let it cool down, and then we're gonna break it apart. You're gonna love how it breaks apart into little pieces, and better yet, we're gonna be trying this delicious treat, so stick around and see how it turns out. All right, our treat is all done and ready to be served. I stuck it in the refrigerator so it would cool down quicker. Look at that. You can see it just comes all the way out. You can pull that parchment paper right down, and we are just going to start breaking this up. The favorite thing that I love about this is that the oyster crackers make it so bite-sized, so easy to just snack on. So I'm just gonna break them up into little tiny bites on my cute little Christmas tree serving dish. Look at that. These are just breaking apart so easy. Oh my goodness, these are so good. And of course, like, you could add nuts or other things to them. I just really wanted this to just be a really simple version. Okay, so we just did a really simple version, but if you would switch these up anyway, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll try something new next time. All right, let's give it a shot. You know what else I love about this? The ratio to the chocolate and the brown sugar butter mixture to the oyster cracker is so on point. It's not too much, it's not too sweet, it's just like the perfect combination. And look at all these little crunchy pieces. You get so much more crunch in this style. All right, you guys, let me know what you think about this twist on a classic favorite, and if you would do anything to jazz this up. Happy holidays, guys. We'll see you later. Delicious.